Welcome to BabyFace Tell Stories. You may get comfortable and enjoy the journey. Really? No, but sincerely, you think that? These were the times where Rizzy still believed it possible that men and women could really just appreciate one another without any further thought. I appreciate you like my friend, my brother, and you appreciate me like your friend, your sister. Her innocent mind would start realizing otherwise and slowly lose hope in this belief that it is possible between men and women to have a platonic friendship. Sad, right? Just sad. It's a shame how an innocent and pure child's mind has to change to fit an intricate adult's world. All your children shall be taught by the Lord, and great shall be the peace of your children. Isaiah chapter 54, verse 13. We remember that last episode where Rizzy was walking to her judgment day after having been found by her dad strolling the streets like a gangster girl with her goons. But do trust, gangsterism had left her body. Only shaky chicken bony knees were left to be seen. Despite her petite frame, each step sounded heavier than a rikishi in a sumo fight.
Huh?
Rikishi? Sumo fighter. She knew she had to get into her house, no matter how long she chose to stand outside that door. 15 is too young to die, she thought. 10 toes never fold, let's go! Here she was, entering Ice Age. Wait a minute. I thought it was summertime. I guess not in that house. With little steps, she quickly made it to the living room where her father was. She didn't try to sneak into her room, making this situation even worse. She had to confront her dad right here and there. Now, she was standing there facing her ancestor, her father, in what seemed to be the longest minute of silence she had ever experienced. Rizzy jumped. Yes, father? You said, oh, here I am? It was not even funny how scared she was. She could have been speaking in tongue at this point. The man of few words just said, You want to get married? Huh? I'm sorry? Excuse me, master. Father? I didn't understand. I said, do you want to get married? No. What? What was that about? What was he on about? Rizzy was thinking in total confusion. 'Cause if you want to marry, just say it. We will find you a nice boy and properly arrange for you to settle down. Now she understood. What her father meant in this African riddle communicating way was, I will not accept for you, my daughter, to hang around rascals like a mole and throw away all the morals, values, and foundation we've invested in you. Pick one, do it the right way, and settle down. But the thing is that Rizzy had never pictured herself getting married so young, because neither of her parents had married that young. I guess it was fair to say, Christians, don't be acting that way. But if you want to, we will Christianize you well. When Rizzy thought that she only had two people in this world to fear, God and her mama, now her father was joining in the crew. Well, after all, she was a Christian, right? So I guess they had to imitate the Trinity concept in the house. No, Dad. I don't want to get married. I am sorry for being outside the way I was and disappointing you in that matter by hanging around not so good influenced young men. The air was heavy in the room, so thick that she could have sliced it through with a knife. But here she was, coming clean and recognizing her wrongs. Rizzy was deeply sorry. She was young, and though she knew that her parents wouldn't approve, at that moment when she was with all of her friends, it felt good. But if she had to choose between them, disappointing her family, or even better, getting married at 15, come on now, she'd pick her peace of mind. Anyways, not as if she knew all of these boys anyways. After hearing her, Rizzy's father, without saying a word, waved at her that she could leave. Say less, Rizzy, without wasting a minute, disappeared from his presence. She was still alive and was trying to keep it that way. Ooh, God, Rizzy thought. At last, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I guess from now on, all I have to do is behave, and it shouldn't be a problem to go back to work. Why did it feel like unfinished business though? Hello, my lovely people. Hope I find you well. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. For the new listeners, my name is Rita, aka BabyFace, and I want to welcome you to this podcast that is BabyFace Tells Stories, a podcast where different stories about a young Christian girl's relationship are shared to inform, educate, and create awareness about real relationships situations. Today's episode, as you listened to, was a slight introduction into a young, well-raised Christian girl who, just like other kids, wants to experience things on her own despite her parents' strong core values transmission. Rizzy's learning, confidence, and growth will depend on how her parents will choose to teach her the lessons of life. It is best to show, guide, and lead with a strong grip, but yet a soft, loving, and caring intention. Because if the result we aim for is success, as this Ugandan African proverb says, you cannot climb to the top of the mountain without crushing some weed with your feet. Falls, mistakes, and pain, if they don't break you, will make you stronger, more resilient to overcome any adversities in the future. Stay blessed, my friends.